Hey candle friends, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the owner of Frizz Co, a small handcrafted candle brand located here in Ontario, Canada. On this channel, we talk about everything from making candles and like products to a behind the scenes look at owning your own small handcrafted brand. If that is something that interests you, I would love for you to hit subscribe and come back for the next one. I put out new videos every Friday. Uh, Today, I want to talk about picking your scents. If you have gone onto a supplier's website and tried to pick scents from the thousands of options that exist out there, I just want you to know, like, I understand it is so stinking hard, especially because we typically want all of them. So, where is one even to begin? I'm going to give you 3 quick tips on how to pick scents that sell and evolve from there. So, let's get into it. Tip number 1, start with the classics. Vanillas, lavenders, citrus. These sell. We know this because at some point in your life, you've probably purchased candles with these scents. It's not going to separate you from all the other candle makers because lots of people are making these scents, but it is a great place to start. I know we all want to get immediately into it and start blending our own blends and playing around with different things, seeing how they mix, and that's great. And we're going to get there, I promise. But to start, let's just stick with the classics, okay? So order yourself a few basic scents, even if it seems silly to you because of the market. I promise they will sell. It is a great place to start, and it is really going to help you navigate what your customer base is looking for once you see what sells. Tip number 2 is we are going to think in seasons. So it is very easy in the fall and the winter to focus on those pumpkin smells and cranberries and trees and all the things that make you think of fall and winter holidays. This is going to give you a great draw for your customer base. In the summer, I like to lean towards coconuts and fresh aquatic scents. I live on the lake, so my summer line is geared towards lake life, think about beaches and tan lines and summer nights where you can smell the lake. That's kind of what I do. So I'm always going to try and focus on the seasons. And it is another great way once we have done the initial common sense and then we have played with some fun seasonal scents. Again, we are honing in on what our customers love. Which brings me to tip 3, which is we're going to test locally. Markets, friends, your mom's book club. I don't care. Get candles into people's hands and get feedback and find out what scents they're looking for. Maybe there's a gap in the market. Maybe they have been looking for a candle for years and never been able to exactly pinpoint it. Listen, I'll tell you, I get so many customers that will come and seek me out at markets because they want to talk to me about a scent that reminds them of something, their childhood or when they got married, whatever it is, and they can't quite recall what it was, but they can list off some notes. I love playing with things like that. That's how I start doing my custom blends because I learned very early on that what I love isn't necessarily what everyone else loves. I remember doing a market and somebody said like they didn't like any of my scents. And I was like, oh, zing, like those are all my favorites. I had to start appealing to people who had a different nose than me. And that is where you really learn who your customer is and how you can help them and keep them coming back for more. So if I have somebody that tells me that they have been looking for the perfect sandalwood candle for years and just can't find it, I'm probably going to dedicate some time to creating a perfect sandalwood candle. I'm not saying you need to do this with every recommendation from your customers, but ask. Ask your customers what they're looking for. I had people start asking me for citrus candles. That's what they really were looking for, specifically citrus mixed with woods. I literally have a citrus woods candle now, and it is one of my best sellers throughout the year, even though to me it smells heavy on the Christmas. But that's what people wanted. And thank God I went and took that and started playing with it. And now, like I said, it's one of my best sellers. And I have customers who come to me specifically for that candle multiple times a year. We have put it in a room spray now. The car fresheners, I can't keep in stock. It is so popular. So listen to your customers, ask your customers, engage with your customers. People aren't scary once you start talking to them. And then I want to give you guys kind of like a bonus tip. And this is sort of a just be leery of this. And I know it's really easy. Suppliers are constantly putting out scents that are popular in certain areas. And Just know that what sells in Texas might not sell in Ontario. Be leery of trends and following them. I'm not saying don't follow any trends, because you should, because I'm sure there's trends that are worth following, but don't be so caught up in trends that that's all you do. I really think the most important thing is getting feedback from your customers, from local people, from your friends and family, because again, everybody's nose is a little bit different. Things that smell great to me might not smell good to you, vice versa. So that feedback is invaluable. Okay. And that's all I have today, guys. It was just a short one. I've had a few people ask me about how they start with their scent, with picking scents. And I think this is the way that makes sense. Love that. Love a good pun. Okay. Well, let me know in the comments below, what scents did you start with? And let's not get carried away. I don't need lists of 50, even though I know some of y'all did that. Maybe, a top 3. I will definitely get it started down there. And I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really love it when you do that. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, candle friends.